Hey y'all, I am back with some more product that I purchased from the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo the other weekend. And this batch comes from the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo itself. And it's called, I think it's called Keep It Simple or Keep It Simple Scrapbooking. Now this one is Namaste Home by Becky Adams. And this came out, I think, during the pandemic or right after the pandemic. Well, not right after the pandemic, but during the pandemic. Hence the name Namaste Home. I did pick up this little stamp set that goes with it. I loved this little, the books. And then this little light bulb and that love. And it was $5.99. So for the paper, I had picked up one pack, but Zilla picked up another one. She picked up two, and I thought, you know what? They only come with, it's 12 double-sided sheets. So you don't get two, and then I get mad sometimes when I don't have two of one paper because I have started out in that mindset, you buy two of each paper. So and I really love this line. It kind of reminds me of a Webster's Pages line, but I'm going to flip through it because this is something that maybe a lot of people doesn't realize that is out there. Now some of their newer stuff I think has a little bit of sheen to it, but this doesn't. This is nice. Hear that? It's nice thick paper, and so I'm just going to flip through it real quick. But I just really love the color scheme, and it's just really about home, you know, not staying home. It's not pandemic related really. It's just about staying home, being home, which I'm a homebody anyway. Cute little telephones. And books. So I think this is a couple of years old because I think I remember seeing this at the Expo last year. They had it. Cute little floral and a plaid. Some houses. Love that. It's just a real pretty color scheme. Light bulbs, hangers, cute polka dot, and then here is the sticker sheet. So I got two of those. So let me move that. Now these right here, I saw these little stickers. I think this is one of their newer lines. They're puffy buttons, and they're by the line is called Hello Adventure, and I loved these little buttons so much. I bought not one but two but three. See, they were $5.99. Oh, these are from 2020, so these are older too. I just hadn't seen it before. Let me look on. No, I was gonna look on the back of these stamps and see if there was a year, but there's not. So when I purchased one set, they were $1 something. So I got a couple more because you can use them with other papers because they're buttons and they're just so stinking cute. And to go along with that line, oh nope, I bought four, sorry. To go along with that Hello Adventure line, these were $5.99. I can't remember if this was on sale or not, but it's the alphabet. And then you've got some little foam stickers on the front and back. And it's got a little pink polka dot on it. So I hemmed and hawed about this collection, and let me show you. This is what the collection looked like. And it's got these little kids on here, and I just kind of called them the creepy little kids for some reason. But when I saw this flip side pack, I loved these colors. So I was just going to get these and the puffy buttons, and then I got to looking at the B sides, and I said, oh, what the heck, there's I think enough papers in here that I would get my money's worth out of. It says $15.99. I don't think I paid that much for them. I think they were $9.99. I'm pretty sure. See, here's the little kids in animal costumes. I mean, they're not really creepy, but I just called them creepy little kids. Now, this is a punch-out sheet. But I'm going to show you the papers in this also, because I think you have to go to either Stamp and Scrapbook Expo website or Keep It Simple. Yep, keepitsimplepaper.com if you're interested in any of these papers. Now, this one is also a nice thick quality. It's not glossy because I think they had a new line, a little cowgirl birthday, a little kids line, and it had a little bit of a sheen to it. And in this one, you got 2 of each sheet. So, you know, if you just use, like, you could use it for these sides, you know, not necessarily the little kids. Here is a cut apart sheet, and that's like some wood slices. Some little mushrooms and butterflies and florals, and then you get a stripe with some scallops on the B side. And here's the little kids camping. And here is this cute little star asterisk paper on the B side. Here is, they call it cutaway instead of cut apart. And there's some chevrons. Not chevrons, but are those would you call those chevrons? I don't know. I'm tired today. Here is some trees. And this is supposed to be mountaintops, but to me it looks like reverse colored pencils. That's what I see, you know, the tips of colored pencils, but they are mountaintops. Here's an orange showing some constellations, and this is really cute. And I love how they, when they do the moon, you see it's got like a faint light around it. So it really makes that moon pop. And then here is the, oh, nope, I already showed you. It wasn't a sticker sheet that came with this. It was this punch out ephemera. So here is, I'm going to show you the flip side pack. And it also has some punch out ephemera. And I was just thinking where I would store this in my scrapbooking papers. See, these are just some nice basics. There is the B side, a plaid. And then you have this kind of watercolory distressed paper with a stripe, grape stripe it's called. And here is a navy with this green. It almost looks like a sliced wood piece. They call it flower pod. And then this one is Camper's Plaid, so you get a green stripe and a green plaid. Here is like a graph paper with brown bark. Got this really pretty blue called Blue Sky. And then here's that star asterisk paper again in a different color scheme. And here we have an orange and pink polka dot with a forest map. It's got little Volkswagen and mountains, trees, little bear. There's a little fox, den, tents, clouds. Ruffled pink with another pink on the B side. And that is it. So I think I'm going to just put this in with my everyday or papers that you could pretty much use for anything, because I didn't buy it with the intention of using it for camping. So when I come back, I'll have some more to show you. Okay, this is a 4-pack of blending brushes that I picked up. I think it was rubber neck stamps, but they were $12, and they're a little bit smaller than, not too much. I got this one, got a couple of these in the Crop and Create delivered boxes, and so I wanted to get some more, but you know, they're quite pricey, but I found these for $12, so I thought I would give them a try, because I didn't mind paying $12 for those. Okay, so this next batch came from a company called Creative Creations, and I believe it's both are with a K instead of a C. And they actually came from Texas, is where they're based, and they are a small family-owned company, which I love, and they have been there, and I hope they continue to come, because they have a lot of the 49 market and a lot of Elizabeth craft designs dyes, and they had a sale if you shopped and purchased before a certain time. I think you got 15% off of your purchases, and then these were buy 3 get 1 free, so you know they know how to take advantage of that. Because can't pass that up. So I picked up just a few basic dies, because I know a lot of these are for planners, but I like to use them in scrapbooking. And this is just some film strip and some squares and some circles, and that's kind of what it looks like. And then I picked up this one. Oh, let's see. This one is 1974 pocket page fillers. This is 1744 planner essentials, planner pocket 4 tag and toppers. So I thought this was cute because you had different little toppers that you could put with your tag. It's got a tab here, a little star, and that says, it's hard to read some of these backwards. I guess that says inspire, I believe. And then you get this little pocket that you can slip the tag in. So I picked that up. This one is 1834 Sidekick Essentials 12 scallop insert, and you do have the inserts for a planner, but you can use this to tuck behind a photo or a paper, a pretty little scallop, and then it's just some plants and a little hanging basket. And you can see it right here. Very cute. And there's that little scallop. And then I just got a number set, and I thought this was really cute because it's like on a little hanger that you can put the number in, or you just have, these are just some nice big numbers. Okay, so now we're getting into the 49 and Market. I picked up this is called Gabby's Borders and Texture Set. And you just got some little texture dies, a piece of wood, and just like a splotch of something. And these are, I think they're like little diamonds. And then you have this little piece here, and then it comes up a little bit like there's something trailing up a pole. And then I picked up some of these film strips, essential film strips, and I got just the basic colors that you could pretty much use on any layout. This one is called Toast, and there are 11 pieces in it. And then this one is Stone, which is gray. And then I did pick up 2 of these, and it says Gardenia film strip frames. Includes 30 assorted film strip and frames. So you have some frames, and then you have just different size film strips. I got 2 of those because you can use these on any layout. I picked up this Wishing Bubbles and Trinkets Vintage Artistry Essential Hardware. And it's like little screw heads and nail heads and some hinges. And Scylla showed me these, and she showed me what, was telling me what Janet at Love RTS Scrapbooking did with them, and used it on wood grain paper, and it had a really cool effect. And I just actually saw that video where she used it today, so I'm so glad she told me about it. And I picked up one. And then this is just a sheet of rub-ons, of stitched rub-ons. I don't know if you can see it real good because they're white, but there are some hearts and stars, and then just some plain different stitches, straight line of stitches, because I have a sewing machine but I don't sew. So when I got one of the scrap room kits, it came with a few of this vintage artistry countryside, and I absolutely loved it, and I'm so glad that they had some of it there. So I love these. This is awesome. This rub-on transfer. Look at these cool titles. And so I knew I wanted to get some more of that, and I got a lot of it. I picked up the ephemera bits. They were $7.99. It was 15% off. There's 102 die cut pieces in here, and it is just a wide variety of items. That some of it is basic. So once I've used all the papers I wanted to use, I think some of this can be put in with used on other layouts. It doesn't have to be necessarily country themed, because there's tickets, there's labels, there's tags, there's more tickets. You know, some of it is got roosters and on it, but there's some florals in there and a bee. And oh, I just love this collection. And I picked up the laser cut elements. There's 4 sheets of it, and I don't think it says how many is, 82 elements. So, I mean, that's like almost 200 ephemera pieces. It's got this cute little gate. We got roosters and stamps and florals and tickets, and there's a bicycle. There's little ducks, some chicken wire. I just love this. Now, I did pick up the collection pack. They did not have the matching, like the background or the plain cardstock. And so this is 8 double-sided papers, 1 design each. Well, I have all these elements, so I picked up 2. That way I could kind of use, and you know what? I don't even know if they came out with another paper pack to go with this one or not. I'll have to look. They may not have, because you have the side with the decoration, and then the B side is more like what you would buy if you bought a separate paper pack. So I did get 2 of those to make sure I had plenty of options. And then I did pick up, and I didn't pick this up initially. I went the second day when we did the crop. I went back and I bought this, the Tranquility. A lot of their collection packs, I think they're all beautiful, but they're very monochromatic. And this one had a little bit more colors in it. You know, like the Spectrum Sherbet and the Gardenia has multiple colors, but a lot of them are, you know, very monochromatic. So I did pick up that, and I'll tell you why in a minute, along with the, this one has 87, the die cuts. And it also has a good variety of different types of die cuts in it. And this was what I was in awe with. And I'll show you that one, but this is the first one I picked up, and this is called the Ultimate Page Kit, and I think I put it in there backwards because I pulled it out and looked at it, because sometimes, like with Mente and some of this, the paper is so beautiful, and I don't want to say it's fussy. It's ornate. There's a lot to it. So I find it sometimes intimidating as to what to do with the papers once you get them. So this is called the Ultimate Page Kit. And I haven't seen these before. I didn't know they existed till I saw them there. But this is exclusive pattern paper. So this is the Vintage Artistry Tranquility by Katie Petite, but these papers are different than what you get in the kits because they're exclusive 12 by 12 pattern papers. You get 4 sheets of laser cut elements and some chipboard frames, shapes and frames, 4 metal clips, and 4 ribbon bows. They don't give you directions, but they give you 4 layouts for inspiration, and it says replicate or create your own unique projects, even more pieces included than shown. So this is the paper, and it already kind of comes frou-frued up, as you can see. But they still added some other things to it to give it dimension. And I thought, you know what, this is perfect for me to get comfortable with 49 and mark it. And I thought this was just beautiful. And this paper is really thick. And look, you have an option on the back. So this is kind of the same. This is kind of the same, but it's not as decorated. And then here is this one. And then there's the back. See, it's the same, but not as busy. And then here is this design. And on the back is different. You kind of get the, let's see. Yeah, it's like you kind of get the outline without this part of it. And then here is, okay, this side. And then here is the less decorated side. So I thought this was really, really cool. And so here are some of the chipboard pieces. Look, you get this frame that you could, to give dimension, you could add it on top. Oh, let me scoot this over. Let's see. See, here's the frame, and you can add it here to give you dimension. I mean, it's just amazing. And all these little bits and pieces. Here's some more little bits and pieces. And then here is a punch out sheet. And more goodness, I love these lace borders. And then here is another one. I mean, it's just beautiful. So to me, this is way less intimidating. Look at that. Heart doily. And the florals. It's way less intimidating. And here's some bows and clips. Now, I would not put these clips on a scrapbook page because they are way too thick. So after I looked at this and I thought, you know what, I'm going to have a lot left over. That's why I went back and bought the other page, papers. And then I picked up the ephemera pack of this line because I thought this was really neat. So if you want to step into the world of 49 and Market and not feel so intimidated by all the product, I think this is a wonderful way to dip your toes in. Because I'm not, the Countryside Market, I'm not as intimidated by it as I am some of their other lines. So once I opened that up and seen it, I picked up the Spectrum Gardenia, also the Ultimate Page Kit, because I have the Spectrum Sherbert that I purchased when Vicki Booten did a layout class using Spectrum Sherbert. So I thought, well, this blends with that really well. So I picked this one up too, and I haven't looked at it. This is Spectrum Gardenia. So here are some bows, some black and white bows and buttons, and some more little clips. So here is, let me make sure I'm in frame. I think these are just gorgeous. And look, see, less decorated. That you can add your own pieces to it to give it dimension. Or you can use this side and keep it flat and just add a couple of things. Look at that. All the mixed media done for you. You just have to decorate. Here is one using like the rainbow colors. And then on that side you just get the rainbow colors and some of the mixed media. I forget how much these were. I think they were $30-something. But I did get that discount. Every little bit counts. Look at that stitching on there. But I just thought this was really unique, and I was so excited to see it. So I splurged. And here are, look at this. I could just sit here and stare at this. Look, there's like a tangle of thread, butterflies, stamps. florals, film strip. Oh, this way. Just so unique. You know, they have a product that you really don't see anybody else producing. These, look there, there's another little doily, leaves, envelopes. There's a doily, labels, butterflies, flowers, little word strips, arrows. Oh, it's just cute. And then here is like your chipboard pieces along with that. So I'm really excited to find some appropriate pictures to go along with these so I can try it out. And I think I have one more batch, and it's a lot of simple stories at a really good price, and I'll be back with that. Okay, so I am back with the rest of what I purchased. There are a few things that are downstairs that I forgot to bring up that came from sales tables during the crop when the vendors were packing up. You know, sometimes they don't want to haul stuff back, so they offered up some things at a discounted price, and I bought a Close to My Heart sticker sheet and a stamp set that was just like a bunch of arrows, and I think the Close to My Heart sticker sheet was $3. The stamp was $5 or $6. And then Scylla picked me up a set of thickers, alpha thickers, that were gold and white, and a beautiful die. They were like, they had a bunch of different designs. They were like $30-something dies, and they were selling them for $5. So I don't have that up here with me. There was something else I was going to say, and I can't think of it at the moment. Anyway, so this came from Creek Bank Creations, and it is a 8.25 spine die. And so it is the spine die only that helps you make a mini album. And this is the die, and I bought one, Casilla bought one, and she said, oh, because these were a pain to do on your own. And she said, like, so you see his like X and O's, you match up the X's and you match up the O's, and they also gave us a sheet that had QR codes that you could scan, and it'd take you directly to the video and give you the instructions. So we are going to do a play date in the future where we check this die out. The rest of this came from a company that's there every year, and I never can think of the name of them, but they carry a lot of simple stories things, and they are inexpensive. So all this stuff that I purchased was $2 each, except for the paper pack, and it was a new one, so I think that was more regular price. So all these were $2 each. I didn't need more simple stories. I've shown you my simple stories binder, but how can you pass it up when it's $2 when prices are so high right now? I remember what I was going to tell you. The one thing that I went to the expo on my mind that I definitely wanted to purchase was a close to my heart black ink pad, because there was a close to my heart lady there and they did not have it. And I was so aggravated. I'm like, that is something that they had some ink pads that were in different colors, but I just wanted a basic black one to try because I haven't ever used a close to my heart ink pad. And they said, oh, well, you can order one and we'll ship it to you for free. And I'm like, no, that's okay. And I thought I would rather pay shipping for that one ink pad because you didn't have it here. Something that was that basic when you had other colors. And we were there the first day, the first morning. So they didn't sell out of them. She just didn't have them. She had a lot of her own kits that she made. Or she didn't have just like the collections that you could buy the papers separate. She had like kits and stuff. So that was the one thing that I wanted to get and they did not have. So the one thing I went purposefully to buy. Okay, so all this was $2 except for the collection that I got. So here are some Fancy Pants Memory Lane puffy puffy stickers. We got the Simple Stories Wildflower Bits and Pieces. And some of this I may have already purchased, but they did have the Heart Eyes chipboard frames, and I wanted this collection because I didn't buy it when it came out, and I kept thinking about it and seeing it, and then I was so worried that they weren't going to have it there that I went ahead and ordered it, and guess what? They had it there. But if I hadn't ordered it, they wouldn't have had it. You know how that goes. But so I got the frames for it. Got the frames for Wildflower. I got tons of enamel dots. Now these were all $2 a piece. And I was planning on, Eyelet Outlet is always there. And I usually get enamel dots from them. But since they had these and they were $2 a piece, Syl and I both just got one of every one that they had. And I'm going to store them with all my enamel dots. I store them by color. So I'll just, you know, cut these and put it in with my greens and whatnot. But here's Wildflower enamel dots, Harvest Market. We got some Fancy Pants enamel dots, Bloom and Grow. Here are some Fancy Pants Memory Lane enamel dots. Here are Hearth and Holiday, Flea Market, Happy Halloween, Christmas Lodge. Oh, did I get 2 Hearth and Holiday? I think I did. Yep, somehow I ended up with 2 Hearth and Holiday. They must have had 2 things of them, because I just went and picked one of each. Here are just some black and white floral bits from the Simple Life. And I picked up some foam stickers. These were also $2 each. This is the Simple Life. Here is Heart Eyes. I picked up a Christmas one. Which one is this one? Mix and a Mingle. I got the chipboard Wildflower stickers for My Mind's Eye. I picked up some Lemon Twist. I think I already have this. I do. I can see it from here. I already have this one. I didn't know that I had it. So now I have another one. This is Heart Eyes chipboard stickers. Flea Market. And then the collection that I picked up was the Collector's Essential Trail Mix. This has 180 pieces in it. And let's flip through it real quick. because now I have, the fun part for me is done. The shopping and the purchasing and looking at all the stuff. Now it's got to be put up, and I, of course, have my normal mess, but I have an extra mess because I purchased some furniture, some of the older Michael's cubes when they were the Recollections brand off of Facebook Marketplace, and the guy that was selling it was doing an living estate sale, and I didn't even see all what he had of this woman's, but she has spent quite a lot of money on crafting supplies and continued to buy. And she became ill and eventually passed away. And the husband was still alive, but he was clearing out some things from the house. And a lot of cube furniture. And there's no telling how much she had. He was bringing it in stages. So I was only interested in the furniture. But he wasn't selling just the furniture. He was selling the furniture with the stuff in it, and that's all downstairs, and I'm going through it, and there's a little bit of it that I want to keep. As far as the stuff that was in it, I did get quite a bit of cardstock, colored cardstock out of it. A lot of it's going to my granddaughter for her to craft with, because she loves to craft. And so I got to get that furniture up here and put this stuff up and get furniture moved in. I've moved in one piece that actually is like two pieces that stack with pull-out drawers, and I'm using that for my color bins. And then I have another one that has like three pull-out collapsible baskets, or those here. I'll pull one out. I have one up here. It has 3 of these with a thing on the side to put ribbon on, which I'm not using it, and then a thing on top that had like a form that you put in it. There was a bunch of made a bunch of little holes like to put inks. Well, I took that out, and I have my projects that I need to finish in that. And there's a bunch more cubes downstairs that I've got to get up here and move stuff around. So I'm pretty overwhelmed with all that at the moment, and a little bit frustrated because I have a very huge mess up here. So I work on it a little bit at the time, and we'll get it done. But yeah, you know how that is when you're moving stuff around. But anyway, that is it. And if you watched till the end, I really appreciate it. And if you have a YouTube channel where you craft, comment below so I can make sure to follow you, because I love to support other crafters and see what they're making, because it's great inspiration, and I just love to support fellow crafters. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.